In The Map Woman, a map of the town in which a woman has grown up is tattooed over the skin of her whole body. Wherever she goes and whatever she becomes, that geography remains a permanent pattern she cannot escape, until that is, almost fortuitously, she hits on the remedy. She decides to return to the real town that haunts her. In the years that follow, the place she remembers has become almost indistinguishable under newly built arcades and shopping malls. Disorientated by these changes, she retreats to her hotel room. There, she rids herself of her skin like a snake, and though mapless now, old streets, tunnelled and burrowed, remain deep in the bone, hunting for home, suggesting her inability to shake her past identities and experiences in spite of her greatest efforts. The Map Woman is a narrative poem or dramatic monologue, which is to say, it is a poem that tells a story. The poem is written in 10-line stanzas. The longer stanza lend itself well to telling a story, and also matches well with the weight and complexity of the woman's history and experiences. There is no regular rhyme scheme or rhythm, though there are instances of internal and para-rhyme that will be discussed later. Themes explored in the poem include women, female bodies, memory, identity, entrapment, being trapped by one's identity, culture, history, as manifested through a familiar geography, landscape or place. The poem makes use of an extended metaphor or conceit. The map on the persona's skin could be taken quite literally, but we could also argue, in a more figurative sense, that the map represents the way we wear our individual histories and experiences on ourselves, that they are inscribed on our bodies, that they make us who we are. The poem's denouement seems also to assert that, however much we attempt to escape identity, our attempts are fruitless. Stanza 1. The poem is predominantly written in the simple past tense, indicating that the speaker is discussing a past event, and that in the present, the situation in which the persona finds herself is entirely different, having shed her skin and the map, or her identity with it. However, we have to question how different she has become, or if she has changed at all. The map is covered. The fact that the map is covered might suggest her need to conceal her identity, her past, her heritage. An extensive synthetic list follows of the garments used to conceal the map, all of which, Duffy is careful to state, cover every extremity of her body, the cloak being ankle length and fingertip sleeved, for instance, suggesting her secretiveness. A medial caesura then breaks the pace of the poem, introducing some sort of contradictory shift with the use of the adversative conjunction but, followed by the parenthetic comment birthmark, tattoo, which suggests the speaker's uncertainty about what the thing she is concealing actually is. The speaker goes on to state that it is in fact an A to Z street map. Whatever the thing is, tattoo or birthmark, it is permanent, unshakable, just like our identities. Describing this map as a precise second skin clearly indicates the hold it has over the persona, moulding itself to her, adapting to her shape as she binged and then slimmed. The map, despite its name and the connotations it holds, merely offers a précis, a summary, an outline of where to end, or to go back, or to begin. The use of the coordinating conjunction or here implying that it provides no real sense of direction for the persona, or for those reading the poem, further suggesting that she has somehow gone astray. What's more, Duffy clearly juxtaposes the verbs to end and to begin to create a feeling of disorientation and a lack of clarity or complexity about the journey the persona has taken, or indeed the journey that we are drawn to take over her body. Note also the use of para-rhyme between précis and precise, an adjective used previously to describe the map. The words seem to contradict one another. One suggests summary or approximation, while the other denotes something that is detailed, careful, exact, and unambiguous, as maps typically are. It's also worth noting the clothes mentioned in the list to which I alluded before. Some items of clothing seem modern and of our times, the mitts and muff, the leggings and the trousers for instance. Others, however, the shawl and dress, as well as of course the cloak, and even the hat, seem reminiscent of a different era, when female modesty was more of an unspoken expectation.
Created using Powtoon.